One of the design aspects we're going to be looking at is how the stringers transition as they come off of the staircase. Whether it be a straightforward mitre, both top and bottom, like this. And we will have a 3D model so you can pick these up and spin them around as well to have a look at these. So here we have the mitred transition. Here you can see a very similar sort of detail, but instead of the staff bead coming down and mitering over the end, it just returns on itself and the skirting butts in. Here you can see what happens if we add a plinth block in there just to separate between the skirting and the stringer. That just breaks them out a bit nicer and can give a little bit of a detail. And here you can see how it would look if we just flow the skirting straight way down across through the stringers and back into the skirting again at the bottom of the flight. We'll have a few more examples of these and ideas of how you can transition between the skirting and the stringers. Some of the other design options we'll be looking at are how to separate the feature handrail over the feature tread when there's a run of handrail going back along the landing behind it. We'll look at various options, including whether we use newel post or bird's cage under these details, and we'll look at how these terminate along the landing. Here you can just see the profiled end. We'll have a look at a couple more and see what others we have. Here we have another option. Here you can see it as an illustration which can help define the projects better and help you see the detail. Here again we have the monkey tail set over the curtailed tread, this time with a bird's cage of spindles around and with an opening cap set behind for running along the landing. We also have a number of spindle patterns, and these come as full-size prints. So once you've chosen your pattern, you can print it out as a PDF and take that to your turner to get these copied up, or you can download these 3D models ready to drop straight into your package if you're doing a rendering for someone else, for a client, and then obviously if they like those spindles, print them out, take them to your turner and get those made up. We also have galleries. These show that in this example we're showing the monkey's tail, so we can show various parts. So if you're looking for design inspiration, these may be able to give you some sort of idea of different ways of creating these parts. We've kept these images fairly large so that if you want to go in and see them in a bit more detail, you can click on those and they're a good size image rather than a matchbox image. But there you can go in and see the detail. Not all the photographs are the best quality because they've been taken over the years as I've worked on different projects, but they're there to give you a bit of guidance. We will be looking at various designs and layouts and trying to give you guidance as to basic rules and configuration to know what to look for and how to set the staircases out. Here we're looking at 2 straight flights. I haven't drawn the plasterboard in here, maybe I should have done, but I try and draw all these drawings as if I was actually building the staircases, so all the details are as accurate as if I was building the staircase on site or in the workshop. Here you can see the straight flights sitting over top of each other with the stairwell or the well between them, so you can see right the way down between them. So we'll give you guidance as to sort of spacing, minimum spacings you need here, what you need to do. We will have a look at the different layouts. So if we took all the newel posts out and we put curves in on the landings here, and then we will also look at if we line the flights up one underneath the other without any landing or without the stairwell in the side. So here you can see they line up underneath each other, returning back with the handrail coming back down and diminishing underneath the flight above. We'll show you how to position these stairs and how to cut this handrail so that it sits around the staircase above. We'll give you a fair amount of technical guides, not too much, most this is a design stage, but obviously if you want to find out more about the technical side, then we can look at the drawing side and the drawing stage where we tell you more about that detail. So that's a little bit of an introduction as to what we're going to run through on the design side of stairs.